Gearbox, you have grinded my gears and everyone else in the Risk of Rain community's gears for the last time. Now, everybody who hasn't been living under a rock for the last couple of weeks know that the Seekers of the Storm DLC has dropped. Gearbox took over development for this DLC while Hapu focused on Risk of Rain Returns. Now, we all know this. We also all know that there were a lot of bugs, game-breaking bugs, that came with this DLC initially, and Gearbox received a lot of backlash from the Risk of Rain 2 community, rightfully so. You're notorious for ruining a lot of games in the recent past that were bangers, and you're on thin ice with Risk of Rain 2 because this thing can barely survive anymore. Now, Gearbox did the right thing, responded directly to the community and stated, we're going to have some patches coming in to fix these bugs. Now, they did deliver on their promise, and many of the bugs have been fixed. However, you broke the multiplayer. Now, the Risk of Rain community has been left in the dark for about the last year since the announcement of a new DLC and that Gearbox was taking over. It was very nice of them to give us one little map update. I believe it was back in March for free. We enjoyed that. That was great. But then there was nothing, not even a deadline of the release of the thing, all the way until August. And then come August, we get a giant announcement that states in a week this DLC will be coming out. Now, everybody's excited. We're on cloud 9. We're all fired up, of course, getting on top of chairs, ready to jump off at the same time to throw the Earth out of its orbit. However, when it comes out, everything's awesome. Everything's cool. New characters, new items, new ending to the game, new final boss, all sorts of stuff that you love to see, new maps. But for some reason, there's a bunch of bugs with the game. How did you manage to do that? And also, the, what is it called? Mods that are created by the people who actually love this game and wanted to see more DLC content were pretty much rendered unusable. And the crazy thing about that was the mods were better than the DLC. It's crazy to me that just one guy in his basement can make better updates to a game than an entire development team at Gearbox. Like, it's mind-boggling to me, because obviously there's no one on that team that actually loves Risk of Rain 2. Pretty obvious. Why don't you put someone in a position that actually loves the game? Now, that's a little bit of a different rant. Let's get back to the main topic of this. They then released these patches after hearing all the backlash from the Risk of Rain 2 community in order to stop all these bugs that were game-breaking. And upon doing that, they broke the game even further. They made it to where if you try to have a multiplayer game with any of your friends, it will not allow them to advance past the character select screen. It doesn't matter if you change the type of server from private to friends only to public, or if they try to join your game even when you're at the character select screen, or if you invite them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work. And before you guys say anything about, oh, it's the cross-platform thing, no, it's not. As you can see, we tried it multiple times, unchecking, rechecking, restarting in between every action we did, and what do you know? It doesn't work. Now, I will say there is hope, because after 2 hours of troubleshooting this, my good friend Fubsy and I were able to get in a public lobby that had other members and play around. Now, the problem was we only got to play for about 20 minutes because we wasted 2 hours trying to do multiplayer together. And even then, it wasn't what we wanted because we wanted to play together and not in a just filled public lobby. It seems as though Gearbox took a giant, smelly, liquidy dump in an envelope and mailed it to all of Risk of Rain 2's fan base. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you shit on my hopes, my dreams, and you did it in a nice-looking, elegant way of shipping a package to us that was just full of poop. Now, what I think about this is I think Gearbox should really look into these fixes before they just crap out another update for us. If you guys are experiencing any other issues, please comment down below if you figured out fixes to this. Also, comment down below if you'd like to see more Risk of Rain 2 content, which I am starting to upload. I have over 1,800 hours in this game, which is absurd. It's my favorite non-horror game. Then please like, comment, subscribe, engage with me, tell me what you would like to see, or even friend me on Steam and you can play with me and hopefully end up in a video sometime. But I can't tell you how grinded my gears are, and I'm sure yours are too. Gearbox, do better. Risk of Rain 2 deserves it. The community that supported it this whole time deserves it. And my God, Gearbox, you deserve to fix this because your company is starting to become notorious for ruining games. With all that being said, my name is Ablazingg, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!